All right, let's talk about a major shakeup where high fashion is meeting high tech. One of the biggest names you see on the runway just teamed up with a giant in artificial intelligence. And believe me, this is a move that could change literally everything about how our clothes get designed, made, and sold. So let's get right into it.
So what happens when AI designs your clothes? For the longest time, that question felt like something out of a sci-fi movie. But a huge announcement just made it a reality for some of the world's most iconic brands. The question really isn't if anymore, it's how. And here is the headline. PVH Corp, that's the powerhouse behind Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger, has just announced a massive partnership with the AI leader OpenAI. Now, this isn't just some simple tech upgrade. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how a global fashion giant is going to operate from now on. So let's just quickly look at the two players here. On one side, you've got PVH Corp, a true pillar of the global apparel industry. And on the other, you have OpenAI, the company that brought us ChatGPT, and is, well, basically leading the entire AI revolution. When these two worlds collide, you just know something big is about to happen. So you might be wondering, just how deep does this partnership go? Well, this isn't some small little pilot program. PVH is rolling out ChatGPT Enterprise to empower its employees across the entire global organization. They're literally weaving AI into the very fabric of their operations. At the heart of all of this is what they're calling a data and insights-powered approach. So what does that actually mean? Well, in plain English, it means using powerful AI to make smarter and way faster decisions at every single step of the process, from the very first design sketch all the way to the final product delivery. Okay, so what does this actually look like day to day? Let's trace how AI is going to impact a piece of clothing. From the moment it's just an idea in a designer's head, all the way to when you see it in a store. The whole collaboration is really zeroing in on three key areas. First up, product and design. AI can sift through mountains of historical data and spot emerging trends to spark new ideas. Second, planning and the supply chain. Here, intelligent tools can lead to way better forecasting and inventory control. And third, marketing, where it's all about creating more personalized and relevant experiences for us, the shoppers. What this does is it creates a whole new kind of fashion pipeline. It all starts with creation, right? Where AI is there to assist the creative teams. Then it moves on to supply and demand, making the entire business much more agile and responsive. And finally, it boosts consumer engagement, helping brands connect with their audience in a much more meaningful way.
So the big question is, why this move and why right now? To really get the strategy, let's hear directly from the leaders who are making this happen. Stefan Larsson, who's the CEO of PVH, he says it's a way to supercharge their brand building. The key words here are speed and intelligence. The goal is to put their data-driven model on steroids, basically, making decisions that are not just quicker, but a whole lot smarter. And if you look at it from OpenAI's side, this is a huge showcase for the entire industry. Their chief commercial officer, GC Leonetti, sees this as a blueprint for a sector-wide transformation. He's pointing to a future with less friction and a lot more creativity, which kind of suggests this is just the tip of the iceberg for fashion and AI. Now, this next point is absolutely crucial. This is not about replacing designers or artists. The whole goal here is to have AI work hand in hand with people. The idea is to elevate and complement the creativity, the judgment, and the craftsmanship that are so essential to fashion, not to automate them away. Now, as big as this PVH deal is, it's also a really powerful signal of a much, much larger trend. See, PVH isn't making this move in a bubble. They're jumping onto a massive wave of AI adoption that is completely reshaping the corporate world as we know it. Get this. Over 1 million business customers are already using OpenAI's platform. That number is staggering. It just goes to show that AI is no longer some niche tech. It's totally mainstream and it's growing at an incredible speed, making it one of the fastest growing business platforms in history. And this move puts PVH in some pretty impressive company. AI is already a core part of how retail giants like Walmart and Target operate, and it's crucial for finance firms like Morgan Stanley and PayPal. And now, the fashion industry is officially joining them, right at the front of this huge technological shift. Which, of course, brings us to our final question. We've now seen AI woven into retail, into finance, and now into high fashion. It's optimizing supply chains, it's personalizing marketing, and it's augmenting creativity. So the real question we're left with is this. Is artificial intelligence becoming the new, essential fabric of modern business itself?